everyone. This is Dr. Liv, and thank you for joining me. Let's continue conversations that impact mental health, love, self-growth, and healing. In today's episode, I'm discussing gossip and toxic energy. Watch out for people who are quick to judge you, who criticize and condemn you, and who are quick to believe the worst about you. They're always listening to and entertaining anyone talking negative about you. They spread lies, keep up drama and contention. If someone is always telling you what someone has said about you, always wanting you to volunteer the details of your life, but they're guarded and closed off with you, watch out for these type of people. A real friend, for example, would either not associate with anyone being hateful and spiteful towards you, trying to damage your character, or they would set very strict and firm boundaries with the person, stopping them in their tracks to let them know that conversations about you are off limits. A real friend would not entertain anything negative about you, and especially without defending you. Also, be very mindful of people who are always involved in drama and mess. They may not be instigating the drama, but the fact that negativity, chaos, or toxicity is associated with them or seems to follow them, stay vigilant and discern your involvement with them carefully. Energy does not lie. In fact, the individual might be a good person, but that doesn't mean they're good for you or your life. It is also important to be mindful of people who are always gossiping about others and people who are mean-spirited towards people. You might be cool with them now, but you can very well be on the receiving end of their wrath. And unbeknownst to you, you might be already. And I understand that we live in a time where everyone wants the tea. And not everyone who gossips or listens to gossip is a mean or toxic person. However, it is not a healthy practice. When you entertain gossip, you become part of the energy it carries. You might not be the one spreading it, but by listening to it, you give it life. You give it permission to exist in your space. And what we allow into our ears eventually settles into our spirit, and that shapes how we think, how we feel, and how we treat people. Gossip also distorts perception. Once someone has told you something negative about another person, even if it's not true, it becomes hard to see that person clearly again because the gossip taints your perspective, and that's how relationships and trust quietly diminishes. Healthy people don't feed on rumors. They address things directly, they communicate honestly, and they protect the dignity of others, even those they disagree with. This is maturity and integrity. Never apologize for protecting your peace, your mind, or your spirit. Let people talk. Let them misunderstand you if they do, but don't let them have access to you. Understand this: when you start cutting ties and distancing yourself or protecting your peace from toxic people, some people will try to make you feel guilty. They'll call you cold, selfish, or say that you've changed, you've switched up. And they're right. You have changed, you've grown, and you're choosing self-preservation, healing, and emotional safety. Thank you, and I'll see you in another video.